We just got the Compass Sport in. This is the new Compass Sport, the GP-605. We've sold a lot of these Compass Sports. We like them. So this is the new one that's been redesigned and made some changes. As you look at it, it looks the same. The seat seems to be a lot better. It's still a stiff seat, but it is a lot nicer. It's not as hard. These arms are going to be hard, not a plastic, but like a hard rubber. So that's either good or bad for some people, but you can always put some padding or an overlay on it, and we're going to see if we can get different arms. There's no adjustments with the arms out this way. It's like what it is. They are flip back. These are adjustable in height, and you can also adjust it in width. So some of the key things that they've changed is they did more of a molded, harder plastic. Could sometimes fall off. So if that is a case, riding inside won't be a big deal. If you're going over rough terrain, it could happen. You can possibly glue these on, be a little bit better, but they can be taken off if you want to change the color. Another thing that they've done, the bearings. Bearings are critical. We see a lot of bearings break. These have oil in the bearings, so they're probably not going to squeak as much. They're probably going to last a lot longer. And then they did this powder coated gray. You can get this in a blue. So the oil embedded bearings are pretty nice. This is a silver powder coated arm, beams, and reflector lights. Key point that they did is they enlarged this foot plate. So this foot plate, it looks like it's about 12 inches across the width and about 12 inches, the 11.5 inches length. Now you can also adjust it if you can get into here. I can take this right off. This shows you the batteries. You can adjust this height of the foot plate. So that's a cool feature. You can get the footrest from a 2.5 inches to a 4.5 inches. So if you're shorter, you can bring this up, and you can also lower the seat. If you can get in there, this comes out. This seat can be lower too. So check out some of the specs on the seat. Seat can be from the ground from 19 to 21 inches. So you can really, if you're taller, you can bring the foot plate down all the way to, and then bring the seat up. If you're shorter, you can bring the foot plate up and bring the seat down. You can also add some accessories like elevated leg rests and stuff like that. So inside this unit is some U1 batteries. U1 batteries are going to get you about a 24-mile range, but they also offer 22NF batteries with this system that can get you, I think, about 34-mile range. If you go with the bigger batteries, it is going to make the unit heavier. The difference between the batteries, the U1s are like 20 pounds, 24 pounds, and the 22S are about 36 pounds. Now that specs might be different on certain pages, but that's what we weighted it at. So why that's a big deal, if you have a lift and you're trying to haul this could be too heavy if you put the bigger batteries on it. So make sure you please call us if you're looking to buy an AL500, AL560 by Harmar, some type of lift, and we need to know what your car is and all that stuff. So that's kind of important. If you're not going to be using a lift to haul this around and you're a little bit heavier, but you're using it all day, you might want to go with the bigger batteries. It'll give you a lot more distance. Headrest can come off or stay on. Optional seats. You get them 6 different option seats. Actually, really 7 if you go to a van pan seat. 20 depth, so maybe I got the 18. It's 20, so you can get this a 16 by 16, but you can change the depth of the seat, which is nice. So a 16 by 16 at 18 by 18 with a 16 depth, or an 18 by 18 with a 20 depth, 20 by 20 with 18 depth. So you could do a lot of different things, up to a 24-inch wide chair. Now with this chair, the overall width is very important to know that it's about 25 inches from outside of wheel to outside of wheel. But if you change the seat, we're sitting at about 25 with the arms almost all the way in. But if you get the 24-inch seat, you gotta remember, or if you extend the arms out, it's gonna be wider. So make sure you consult with us, or when you buy it, you know what you're doing. Just be careful, because you can adjust these armrests out, and that will make the overall width longer. This is Accessory Port, and I don't have any of my accessories, which I'll bring them out in a minute. But you can add, if you take this plastic clip off, you can add a basket or a walker holder, a cane holder, oxygen tank holder. There's different things that go back to, so that's what you do with that. The LiNX style joystick's nice. It can be moved from the right to the left, and it's kind of easy by just you would unscrew this and you would move it over there and then untwist this and change it. The speed on here with these links, now these one things about these links is you always want to be soft on and off. On and off, because you can't really change this pad out. This is slower. You see how it's usually towards the red, and faster towards the green. And then you have adjustments in between. Battery indicator with a red light, if it's all the way down, that means and these are missing, then you're going to be low battery. There's your full charge. So make sure you charge this every night. Also, that's your charging station. That's how you charge it. You plug your charger cord, which is back here, into the system, and then plug it into the wall. A couple things with this charger, things I don't like about these chargers, are good chargers, is sometimes these tend to get loose. Make sure you tighten these up, or you can put some tape around this to hold it. This charger will also give you an indication when it's charged. Both of these lights will be green. It's charged at night. Both lights will be green. That means you're good. We will have lithium phosphate batteries for this unit very soon. We work with a couple different companies that offer lithium phosphate batteries, which will reduce the weight of this unit tremendously, allow for longer distance, and it would be good for putting onto certain cars with lower tongue weights. A couple things I don't like that I'll point out is I'm not a big fan of these hard armrests. Some people might. I'm not. It's not the cushiest, nicest seat, but cushion's gonna be put here like a Perap. But it's sometimes a little bit firmer seat for transferring is good. Too soft is hard. You can always put something over these, or we can change this out. It's got 10-inch tires, and then it's got the 6-inch casters. As you can see, there's 2 wheels at the front. Those are your caster wheels with the embedded oil bearings. The 10-inch drive tires are in the middle, so a true mid-wheel drive chair. I'm going to show you what that is in just a second. And back here is another 6-inch. It also has some type of suspensions that helps with the terrain. We haven't gone outside with it quite yet. It comes with a seat belt. The back can be adjusted. There's a lever right here, so you do have a reclining back. That's pretty nice. Up and forward. Really, the seat's not that bad. These arms they're really nice, and that could be good of getting up. They don't squish down. So let me tell you the thing I really like about this unit, and why I've sold a lot of them, is because what we see is people going up and down hills, or having people build ramps, and the ramp's steep and they're going down and they tend to lean forward, or whatever could happen. This being a true mid-wheel drive chair, I'm standing on about 200 pounds, maybe 175. I can stand on this. It's not going to tip forward. So the benefits of that, if you have someone that forgets to put the seat or the foot plate up and they stand up on it, and I'm not telling you to do that, that it's not going to flip forward. And I'm going to show you on the Evo in a minute. You also have the swivel seat that stops, or can be swiveled around to get on and off, or do whatever you like to do. But that feature on this unit is my sell point. This is really nice. Over here, look at this. We'll do a comparison. We're going to compare this to a lot of chairs. We're going to take this outside. If you look over here, this is the Evo Li. So what that is a lithium ion. This is an awesome chair, comparable to each other. The thing that I like about this the best is the turning. And this tends to flip forward if you stand on the foot plate, so that could be a problem going down a ramp. You also see it sometimes has a little bit more of a swing at the back because it's a little bit longer at the back. So I feel like this one's going to maneuver a heck of a lot better in certain tight situations than that one will. We have this program. We could program it or send you a programmer, but sometimes it's good to go to a local dealer to get the program. So this is, it maneuvers very, very nice. So this is the Compass Sport, and it also comes in blue. It's a nice chair. If you have any questions, give me a call at 803-926-12 2224. Visit us online at affordablemedicalusa.com. Search GP-605 or Compass Sport. It'll go direct to the page. If you have questions about it, you can always contact us.